Hello everybody, and welcome back to World of Tanks with your host Michion. Today is gonna be somewhat how to World of Tanks. It's tips and hints about how to pay attention and how to know what's going on around you. Again, I'm in a random battle. I was hoping for a more spacious map to be able to rest a bit while I'm talking to you guys, but World of Tanks just does not like giving me what I want, does it? Well, isn't that true for everyone? So yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. First of all, every time you start a game, okay, these are the things you have to pay attention to. What tanks your team have, what tanks the enemy team have. We have one more tier 7 for some reason. And where are the tanks going? Okay. Now, when you are in a light tank, you have more freedom, especially in ELC AMX, because that thing just bounces off the ass all the time. Strong French armor, yes, quite. But in general, as you can see, most of the friendly tanks on my team are here, while the enemy team has focused their efforts here, down below, at the bottom western corner of the map. Now, in a map like Himmelsdorf, this leaves, as you can see, they only have a 1 heavy Tiger 1. The Tiger 1 is on the southwestern side of the map. So this means that 1, the hill is lost, as you can see. We have taken it very easily. And 2, this banana side road is going to be very weak. Now, as soon as you pay attention to things like this, you must, absolutely must, exploit it. Oh my god. This I didn't expect. Whoa. 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 What is going on? That was fun. Boom. Ah. Help. Okay, I did not expect that, but that was quite exhilarating. Okay. Yes, paying attention to the map. I should probably do that more. Though to be fair, those guys, the T67 and the Skoda T24, were not spotted when I was making my run there. But that was a lot of fun. Now, I am in a light tank right now, which is kind of a unique class in a lot of ways. In a light tank, whoa, oh my god, new physics. In a light tank, you can afford to go on alone, to have some more freedom and not be completely dependent on your team. However, there are some rules that apply for light tanks as well. Mainly, oh my god, no. I will not be killed by a flipped tank. That is too much of a disgrace. Okay. Oh, he almost killed me. God damn it. Can't believe. Okay. I thought there was a glitch and he got to the ground. His name was so low. But no, he just flipped and almost killed me. No, don't ram me. That's the thing with ELC. You can actually get rammed to death by your own team without them paying attention. Usually it doesn't happen, but it can happen. It's very annoying. Yes, light tank rules for paying attention to the map and the team. 1. If you are trying to scout in a light tank or in any tank, you absolutely positively have to pay attention to your team as well as to the enemy team. Okay? If you're trying to scout in a position, say I'm trying to scout here, not on Himmelsdorf, but I'm trying to scout here, and I see that there are 7 or 8 enemy tanks here, I'm wasting my time. And in contrary, if I'm trying to scout here and there are 7 or 8 enemy tanks right in front of me, and I'm scouting all of them. But my team is on the other side of the map. I am wasting my time just the same. Ah, damn it. So you do have to pay attention to the map, even in the light tank. You're not so much dependent on the support of your team, but if you're scouting, you are dependent on the ability of your team to put fire into the enemy team. How did I get a scout medal on Himmelsdorf? What the fuck? Okay. So that was a light tank game. Not exactly what I had in mind for a light tank game. I was hoping to show you guys a bit more of what I was talking about. You know, paying attention to where your team is compared to the enemy team. But now let's do a medium tank. I'm sticking to the low tier because there's less chance that I'll be nuked when I'm driving low tier games, and I can afford to be a little, you know, not played to the best of my abilities because I'm, you know, trying to focus on talking to you guys and explaining things and not 100% on playing. Usually I do have to play with 100% concentration to get the results that, you know, justify my my rating, sorry. Yeah, so medium tank rules. Paying attention to the map, we've gone over that. Paying attention to where your team is going, we've gone over that. Medium tanks, again, have a special rule. Well, it's not a rule, it's a tip. Special tips, which are, if there are enemy heavy tanks, and there are more than 3 of them, stay away from them. If there are enemy medium tanks, and there are more than 4 of them, stay away from them. The reason for this 3 or 4 is that heavy tanks tend to do a lot of alpha damage. If there are 3 enemy heavy tanks, that usually means they can kill you in one combined salvo. If there are 4 enemy heavy medium tanks, they can kill you in one salvo. Okay, salvo being all of them are hitting you, say not at once, but you know, a shot from each of them is enough to kill you. Tank destroyers, if there are, well, tank destroyers are kind of weird because there aren't usually more than, you know, 1 or 2 of them at one side. But as a rule, with medium tanks, you don't want to engage more than 1 or 2 tanks because you can take the hits. If you're in a heavy tank, that's different because you can actually just, you know, show your strongest armor to them. If you're in something strong like a T-29, like an IS-3, you can show your strongest armor to them and be fine. I mean, I have sat there with my T-29 versus 5 or 6 enemy heavy tanks and just laughed at them trying to shoot through my turret and, you know, put shot after shot into them. But that's different for a heavy tank. For a medium tank, your role is harassing fire at the beginning. It's harassing fire, scouting, and looking, see this FCM? Looking for solitary, isolated tanks like this. He has completely overextended. He has no support there. Unfortunately, I was a little slow there, or he was fast on the withdrawal. But in general, that was a perfect opportunity to kill him. We're actually gonna stay there and let us kill him. It's gonna be great. Come on. And oh, and another thing. You have to, as a medium tank, especially a medium tank like the Cromwell, but any medium tank, as a medium tank, you usually have better reload times than heavy tanks and tank destroyers. Use that. There is no need for a heavy tank or a tank destroyer to waste their shot, their 750 alpha damage or 400 alpha damage shot, and reload for like 12 seconds to kill a tank on 100 HP. Okay, just a waste. And it can cause bad things. I mean, a lot of the times there are 2 or 3 mediums or 2 or 3 lights that are just waiting for the enemy heavy tank to fire so they can rush him. If he fires, and especially if he has to turn his turret to fire at an enemy and kill him, they know that he has fired right now, and that he. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. Isolated, lonely, no support. I have accidentally hit him. I'm sorry. That was the auto aim. What happens is when the auto aim loses the target. Yeah, sorry. When the auto aim loses the target, it just stays at the same position, and he was unfortunately pretty close. And again, isolated, lonely. You can just work him over with the gun and the mobility. If there were 2 more enemy tanks with him there, I would not have risked doing that, because one of them would have hit me. And if one of them hits me, and I'm in a tier 8 game, just so you know this, I'm in tier 8 game, tier 6. If one of them hits me, I'm gonna be on very low HP. Come on. I'm not gonna poke. Fuck that. I have friends, and they are shooting you. Maybe I'm gonna poke. Fine, I poked. I lied. Again, Rheinmetall Borsing, unless he has the big gun, I can't tell from here if he does. No, he does. He does have the big gun. He's dead now, but he had the big gun. You can tell by the length of the barrel. See? Yes. So, summarize. Medium tank rules. Look for isolated, lonely tanks and kill them, because you generally have the best DPM in medium tanks, and you are the best at dealing with lonely, isolated tanks. If you have backup, all the better. Avoid fighting more than 2 or 3 enemy tanks at once, especially heavy tanks and tank destroyers. They will kill you in one salvo. But if you can, harass. Okay, what I mean by that is poke a corner, poke a ridge, use your mobility to make the enemy team turn their turrets on you. If there are heavies, that will give your team an opportunity to kill them. If they are mediums, not so much, but still that distracts them. If they're trying to shoot you, they're not shooting your team. Always finish off low health targets. This applies not only to medium tanks, to every class of tanks. You always want to finish off low health targets, but in medium tanks it's A, easier, and B, less expensive on your behalf. The reload on a Cromwell is 3 seconds, and you're not wasting so much time reloading after you kill an enemy tank. I have been in games where I have seen a medium tank in a tier 10 match, a medium tank just standing 200 meters from an enemy tank that's on 100 HP. And he could shoot him, but no, he was tunnel visioning on some distant tank destroyer. And the Death Star had to kill that tank with 100 HP, just so you won't kill the RT. And you know what the reload is on a Death Star? It's 30 seconds wasted. And that's 1,500 or so alpha damage wasted on a tank that had 100 HP and could be killed for almost no cost. So that's for medium tanks. I'm gonna end this video now and do a heavy tank and tank destroyer focused video as my next video. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you like this, please remember to like and subscribe. I'll be tuning into the comments if you have anything to add, and I'll see you guys in the next video.